and they say it's a girl. I mean, you can't go wrong with Elizabeth.
I
You
agree
just can't go
wholeheartedly.
wrong. Just can't go
That's right.
wrong.
That's right.
Um, Linda, and we have AO, we have people coming in. Maria, I want to make sure we give people about a couple of more minutes, but we're going to start shortly because I want to respect your guys' time. And so thank you so much for coming in and taking this time for you. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. And you hear me okay? I mean,
Yes.
it never fails. I have a big mouth, so pretty much. Hey, yo. This is great. This is great. So today we're going to be talking about spring strength, right? We all say spring, you do all this cleaning and all this stuff for your house, but we're going to talk about really focusing on our body. So let's get started, guys. I'm going to start off by saying, hey, it's Elizabeth Colin, and I am so honored to have all of you here today. And what it says by all of you guys being here is that you make yourself a priority. And if you are right-handed or if you left-handed, take that hand and pat yourself on the back. Yes, I want to see it. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, okay, you did that because you showed up. Now listen, this is going to be very interactive, right? So I want you guys to speak up, talk. We're going to do this. Grab your pens, grab your paper because we're going to be setting goals for April. Sounds good?
Hmm.
Okay. So, for anybody who is not familiar with me and my story, I just want to give you a little background. This is me before, and of course, this is me now. But I have lost over 115 pounds, and I have maintained that for 20 years now. And now I help other people live a healthy lifestyle. And what we always think of is always just eating right and exercising. And anybody who has ever dealt with weight know that it's way more than that. We want to live a lifestyle that is full of energy, right? I want you to feel good. I want you to be able to move without joint pains and all the things. So this is a journey that I take my clients on. And again, it's not always about losing weight, but they want to live a healthy lifestyle. So this is all my contact information if you don't have it. But what we're going to get out of this Zoom today is going to make sure that you come out with something that is clear, right? I want you to be able to have awareness of what's draining you and a realistic strategy for your life. We're not talking about something just one thing. This is something that this could be one moment that can change your life forever, right? No next month, not someday, but today. So I really want us to really set in. I want us to make sure we are ready to do this. And I want to just take time for those of you who are able to plant your feet firmly on the ground. If you're driving, don't worry. We'll just talk you through. But if you're not, I want you to sit up straight. Look down or close your eyes, and I want you to forget what came before this and forget what's coming after. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Hold and exhale like you're giving a kiss. Again, inhale for a count of four. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. I want you to start thinking about your body as you inhale and exhale. I want you to continue to breathe at your own pace, but I want you to think of why you're here, what this moment looks like for you. I want you to imagine and image the woman you want to be. I want it to be so detailed that you can see what you're wearing. I want you to feel the sun on your face or the rain hitting your umbrella. Feel the wind blowing your hair. Embody her. Love her. Once you got that image, I want you to take 3 big inhales and exhales on your own, and then open your eyes when you're ready. We good? How we feeling? Thumbs up. Okay, good, good, good. So, all right, let's just move on because now we ready. We feeling good. We set. We set. We ready. What are your March goals, right? What did you set for your March goals? Um, and I want you to think about, did you hit them? And I want you to figure out where are you now. So take a moment and let's write down, if you remember, or bring out your tablet, or what was your March goals. And then when you figure out what they were, did you hit them? And then where are you now? So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to rate your energy, your stress, focus, discipline, self-talk, and emotional stability and sleep, right? And these numbers are just feedback. It's not failure, right? We just need the data. So I want you to type it out. Somebody, do you want to share where are you now? Somebody, anybody? Put it in the chat box. Tell me, what are you right now? If you put them all together in an average, are you a 7, a 5? Perfect. So we're not going to remember, this is a no judgment zone, guys. The only thing we're doing here is helping each other. This is no judgment. We sisters in this common area. 5, Jen. I think I'm about a 5 or a 4. If I put them all together, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. My sleep, because we've been traveling, I'm a little low on that. 6. Okay, Ayo. Okay, okay. Yeah, 7. Perfect, perfect. Right? So, what is the lowest area that you're in right now? Because this is awareness, and awareness is where the power is. And we are powerful women. Focus. Yeah, yeah. Premenopausal girl. Why? Oh, why? Why didn't I have that rage when I was younger? I could have. killed the world. Because if I had that rage and that energy, I would have been, wow. Now I just have the rage and not the energy. So, I,
I I have a question
yes, Miss Linda.
about stress
Yes.
because um is the higher number the like lower stress?
Right. From 1 to 10.
Okay.
If 10 is
So,
your
right. So if I have high stress, it's a low number.
no, if you have high stress, it's a high number.
But then the other ones are positives and high stress is a negative. So averaging it would not give you
Oh,
the
you're
right.
right. So just put in what is your highest and what is your lowest. Look at you, Miss Mathematician. You're so smart.
No,
That's true, though. That's true.
but it's about how you deal,
Right. How I
keep your
put it on the
stress
scale.
low. So I'm going to put a lower number for stress because I
Okay.
have higher stress. So I'm not controlling it. I'm
Right.
not. Okay.
Right. Right. Right.
All right. My average is 4.
Right. That's a great question. Thank you.
Hmm.
Discipline and energy. Yeah, that's a lot. Listen, how many on here is discipline and energy? That is a problem. Raise your hand. Put a little emoji because I know it's me. I'm gonna put an emoji because it's me. I could be so disciplined on some things and not have the energy to do it, but I have energy to do the stuff that I don't need to be doing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If I can just get that to match, boy, I'm telling you, that would be a game changer. So since we're looking at all of these things, I want you to set it up for March. This is what we did. So going forward, I want us to be really, really honest with ourselves. We already went through it. Did you follow through on your March goals? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Linda, what'd you say? So so? And you guys can
Yeah.
talk. If you have the ability to talk, jump
Yeah.
in.
So,
Um, so so? Okay. And did you follow through? Yeah. Me, Jen, me too, babe. What worked and what didn't. So I want to give you some time right now to write this down. Write down the things that you followed through, that you need to follow through, what worked and what didn't, and then we can readjust it, right? No judgment. We're just working on it. So and this is where we got to be honest with ourselves. It's not the excuse part. We want just the truth. And was your goal realistic or unrealistic? Was it inconsistent effort? Was it stress? Um, Lack of structure? We don't judge. I've done them all. Perfect. Yeah. You are Ayo. Ooh, Ayo, you're doing great. You're a superstar, girl. You are a superstar. Jen, all of the above. Well, you in the right place, girl. You in the right place, right? And what's so amazing is, we could be doing it all. Those people who are doing the exercise, eating right, doing all the things, but we're not seeing the results we want, right? So here's the question. Are we in strength or survival? Strength, you move in with intentional efforts, right? You're structured, clear, and consistent. And survival mode, right? You can't build strength in survival mode. Does that make sense? Right? So I want you to really be honest with yourself because this could be a game changer, right? This one thing, knowing where you are operating from, can save your life. It's not that you're behind or you're not in it. You just want to make sure you are in alignment. Remember that girl we saw here? Remember that lady, that woman that was strong and powerful in our mind? We want to make sure we are aligned with her. Hey,
Lena says hi.
Lena. She's like, what's
Lena.
going on?
I know. Lena. There you go.
So do you remember that, guys? Do you remember that girl that we envisioned in the beginning that was in our head? So we want to what are we going for? Strength or survival? Write it down in a chat. Which one you living in? Y'all in both strength or survival? What was it? I didn't see anything in the chat. I could have missed it though. But you could say it out loud. Yeah,
Survival. Survival.
survival. Yeah. And thank you for being honest because a lot of time as women, we don't even know we're in survival. We're just doing what we got to do. So I want us to start thinking of ourselves as a strong woman. And I'm not talking about the strong woman that take over the whole world, but a strong woman who moves differently in herself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Because a strong woman plans, she protects her energy, setting those boundaries, right? We invest in support. And when I say invest, it's not always monetary, right? We take time. Right now, you guys are investing in your support. Time, energy. You plan to be here. You guys are investing in you. You keep the promises that you make to yourself. Don't we keep promises for everybody else? Hands up if you keep promises to others.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Now, do you always keep promises to yourself? Keep that hand up if you do.
Nope.
No. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be, I don't. I don't. So I know that if I promise you something, my word is my bond. It will be done.
hmm
But if I promise myself something, if I want to, I will, but not anymore because the old Elizabeth was very good at that. But it takes discipline. It takes an investment. I show up for myself anyway. Any way that's necessary, that's how I do it. Because you do not become that person that we envisioned. You decide to be her. I'm gonna let that sit right there for a moment. Because it's all in your decision. So when we decide to be this person, we decide to walk differently, right? we don't really necessarily, I know we make goals. I always say goal setting, but I want to set right now your standards, not your goals, but your standards. Does that make sense? Okay. So set your standard. Take time, the examples of this. What are we going to do for what are we in April? For April, right? These are things that we can make consistent. You know how some people have higher standards on their decorations, higher standards on their education, higher standards, right? This is very important. So, did we write it down? Did we have our one standard? So, your 30-day decision, one goal. I don't want five, six, one goal. And I want you to take a little time to see why does this matter now, right? And how would this change how you feel? How would you show up? And how would this change just you? One goal. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to write it down. One standard. Do anybody want to share?
I'll go.
Okay.
Uh, sorry, let Lena in here. Um, so why does this matter now? Because you've got to start at some point, and what better day than today, right? To get
Yes.
started. And also looking at it through well, if you didn't do anything in 30 days and then you look back, you're going to wonder, like, where could I be now?
Right. Right.
uh,
Right.
yeah. How will this change how you feel? I mean, you're going to feel, I mean, significantly better because you're actually taking time for yourself and doing what you need to do to be the best version of yourself for you, for your kids and your spouse and whoever else that's depending on you.
Right.
And then how will this change how you show up? I think it makes you put things into perspective a little bit more and realize that you've got to put yourself first. It's just like being on the airplane where they say put the oxygen mask on yourself first.
Right.
You can't help anybody if you're slowly sinking or going down. So
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Elizabeth, because that is so true.
yeah,
It's amazing. A month is going to pass regardless.
yeah.
It's going to pass. So if just think about if you took that intention and made your decisions, set your standards to say one thing, just sit. No, nothing that's going to overwhelm you. I'm going to drink more water, right?
Gotta eat more protein. That's my goal or my
More
standard. My
protein.
standard.
Yeah, yeah,
Gotta
more
get.
protein. And
Yeah.
that's very true,
Hmm.
right? And it's easier if we focus on one thing because listen, we all are busy women. We all have jobs. We all run our own companies. We all do this. We run our households.
Hmm.
We have so many other things to focus on. So that's how we lose ourselves because now we're going to do all these things for us and them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't keep our promise. We don't keep our promise. So I want us to just do one. Can we all get a thumbs up from one? Can we just do one goal? Do we all
Yeah.
agree? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now listen, these are non-negotiables. Whichever one you choose, non-negotiables. These are your standards. And of course, that end of the month check-in is a non-negotiable because 1 month is great. But the next month, you keep coming back. You keep coming back. It's a year. Just imagine if you took 1 hour a month to review your health goals, focus on them every month. Do you think that your health would be different in December before we hit 2027? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is all about our identity shift, right? Because you don't become healthier by trying harder. Have you heard them people? I hear it all the time. It's like, I got to work out harder. I got to do this harder. I got to do this harder. It's not about trying harder. It's you become healthy because you decide, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am a woman who prioritizes my health. And I want to look at some stuff like, who am I? And I really want you to think about this for a moment. I am becoming stronger. As a matter of fact, those who can speak and talk with me, those who cannot, read it to yourself. But let's read it together, guys. Ready? I am
I am
becoming
becoming
Stronger
stronger every
stronger
day.
every
every
day.
day.
I
I
follow
follow
through
Follow through
through, even
even
when
when
even
it's
it's
when it's
hard.
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 I
I
choose
I
choose
choose
structure
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 over
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 chaos.
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 I trust the
I
Trust
trust
the
the
process.
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 I
I
release
I
guilt
release
release
guilt
guilt and
and
move
move
and move
forward.
forward.
forward. I
I
am a
I
am
woman
am
a
a
woman
woman
who
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 prioritizes
prioritizes.
prioritizes
her
her
health.
health.
Mhm,
Does that resonate with you guys?
mhm.
Hmm.
Yes. It's
Yes.
something
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
we have to be. This is who I am, right?
Mhm,
I am becoming the healthiest
Hmm.
version of myself. Because
Can
the
you go
truth,
back to that one?
oh, sure.
I didn't finish reading it.
Un momento, right?
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah. I want to talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
How does that resonate with you, Linda?
Um, it's all the things that I need to do. So
And when you declare that, how does that feel different from, we have affirmations and declarations. We
yeah.
declare things all the time, right? We declare things like I'm just not a good sleeper. You just declared that, right?
Mhm,
I do a little bit of my water. I know I should be more, but I don't drink my water. You just declared that. So what if we did this? What if we declared this? I am becoming stronger every day.
yeah, it's a good one.
right? So I want us to operate in the realm of who am I? And remember, we all saw her in the beginning.
Mhm.
We all visualized who she is.
Mhm.
So the truth, right? You don't need more information.
Mhm.
We have all the information. There's nothing that really changed, right? It's the same. What we do need to do is implement, right? Strength is built daily. It requires structure, not motivation. You know, a lot of people say, I just don't have the motivation. Have we ever heard that before? Have we ever
Mhm.
said that before? Yeah. It requires structure, not
Mhm.
motivation. There was this track star, I don't remember, he won in the gold medal a long time ago, and he never, ever missed one practice in a whole year. And you think about it, his practices are not like our practice, right? Like we'll do a circuit, we might do 50 minutes, but he's an Olympic athlete training for the Olympics. And they asked him, hey, like, did you ever get sick? Or did you ever feel like, I can't do this? You just felt like it. And it's like, yeah, but you know what? And if you write this down, this is so amazing. Put feeling in one circle, write feeling, and circle that. Next to it, write action and circle that. They can be separated. This is what I am really working on because I'm a very emotional driven person. So I have to learn I can feel this way, but I can still move with action. Does that resonate with you guys? Right. So I want you to know that you do not have to do this alone. This is where consistency is built. Did you guys all join the Wellness Lounge? And if you haven't, do so. Because this is where the monthly coaching come in. You get a free one-on-one coaching with me. You took an amazing step today by showing up. You took another amazing step by writing down your goals. You took an amazing step by understanding who you are. Are you operating from survival or strength? You making those declarations. The most powerful thing you could do is set up that one-on-one with me so that you can dig deeper into your goals. It's no selling, it's no nothing. It's just straight coaching so that you can get on that path of what structure and strength looks like. So I want us to really spring into strength. I want you to, again, say it with me if you can. This season, I
This
choose
season, I choose
strength
strength
over
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 excuses,
excuses,
consistency
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 over
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 perfection,
perfection,
action
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 over
over
over overthinking.
overthinking.
thinking.
Support
Support
over
over
isolation.
isolation.
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yes.
Because the number one reason, and this is crazy, the number one reason that people fail on their health journey is because they try to keep it secret. They suffer in silence. They don't want to tell anybody because if I tell them and I don't do it, I feel bad, right? So I keep it to myself. And if I keep it to myself and I don't keep my promise, oh well. So you want to be involved. Listen, studies have shown if you go on, come into the wellness lounge at least one time a day, put a thumbs up, put a whatever, but it shows that you have your health on your mind and you do better because now you're in motion, you're in action. It's not motivation, it is action. What does this say, guys? Say it for me.
This is my rise.
This is my rise.
Say it again.
This
This
is
is my
my
rise.
rise.
Absolutely. I don't want this to be a rah rah, you could do it. Ha ha ha, chick chick chick, bang bang. Yeah, there's a time for that. But right now, I want you to know that you showed up. And I'm going to give you your flowers, girl. This is the time for that rah rah, chick chick bang. Look, I'm your cheerleader. I want to make sure you have awareness. And when you have awareness, you make different decisions, right? I'm going to give an example. I can eat a whole bag of potato chips. And I'm not talking about a little bag. I'm talking about a big family size bag. Because I'm talking, I'm watching TV, watching a movie, and then I'm still digging in the bag and everything is gone. Oh my God, I just ate this whole bag of chips because I wasn't aware. I was doing other things. Awareness is let me take some out and put it on a napkin because I know that if I have the bag, I am going to eat the entire bag. And anybody who know me, know I ain't lying. So I have to be aware. When I'm aware of it, I make a different decision. And when the decision is made, we are moving in our identity. I am a woman who prioritizes her health. That's where the transformation happens. Every time you do this series, you are transforming. Nope, Jennifer said. You already know, Jen, I will eat it all. But I have to make the decision. I have to be aware of it. So let's talk about it, y'all. What questions came up? Now I'm opening it up for you guys. What questions came up for you? Where do you feel stuck? What do you need clarity on? Let's go. Who wants to go first?
I definitely ate the whole bag of Sun Chips the other day. Not in one sitting, but it was definitely gone within the day.
Right.
So that struck a chord with me.
Yeah.
Um, I need to take it out of the container and then have my son hide the chips.
Yes, yes. Watts will do it too. He will hide it for you. He's a great
That's
support.
right.
He's a
Yes,
great
he
support.
is.
Yeah. That's good because that was one of the things that was a aha moment. One of these things that if you implement could change your life,
Yeah, totally.
right?
Hmm.
Miss Linda, do you want to share?
I have started working with a hypnotherapist, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to the tapes like I'm supposed to.
Hmm.
So that's where I feel stuck, but that was my goal is the- to do one every day, but maybe even two to work the
Well,
others in, but not back to back. One is to help me fall asleep, so I do it right as I'm laying
yes,
in bed at night. But that's what I need to.
that's great. That's great
Mhm.
because that is one thing that when you listen to it, it's going to give you awareness.
Yeah.
And then what happens after awareness? You make those decisions.
So you know what the 10 pin is in bowling?
The 10 pin, no. What is
It's
it?
the first pin.
Oh, in the middle. Yes. Okay.
No, at the top. But I
Yes.
mean, like, yeah. So if you hit the 10 pin, you have a better chance of knocking down a lot of other. So the meditation is a goal. It's about
I
sleep. It's about
that.
getting things done. So if I do that regularly, I believe that will help me get the things done.
Perfect. I love it. So that's your goal for April. I'm loving it. Anybody else want to share their goal for April? That one thing?
I like to share.
Go, Miss LaShawn.
Hi, everybody. I just want to share a small story with it as well. So I went to the winery the other day and I got very tipsy and I came home and I snored real hard at night. And my husband recorded me. And he was like, oh my goodness. He was like, you need to lose 20 pounds because he
Oh,
was like, yeah, because he was like, when he was bigger, and now he see what I was talking about when he was snoring. So he put me in the same situation as him. So he's
yes.
never, we've been together for 30 years. He's never told me to lose weight. So that was like a big thing for me. And
Right.
then I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday about what I'm planning on doing because it's like more surreal that he said it. Everybody in the world could say it, but it's more surreal when he said it. So I was just
Right.
telling her about when I did an unhealthy weight loss back in my 20s. Well, actually, the dentist wired my mouth and I lost like 60 pounds. I was 23. So it's totally unhealthy to do that. But
Right.
I told her in my mind when I was doing that, it was still changing my mind. Like, I don't have to eat everything. I don't have to eat that. So, so it's just like changing my mind on how I'm going to tackle these 20 pounds is that I have to have that same mindset when I have my mouth wired. It's like, I can't have that. I can't have that. And just like pull that strong willpower that I had then, like back to the forefront now. So, April, that's what I'm really striving for.
Okay, that's really good because what I hear you saying is amazing. It gives me goosebumps because I do know that when your husband says something, it hits a whole lot harder than when the world said. It's like, wow. And when you were saying like that was the only thing I did not do. I've done every diet in the whole wide world, but the only one I did not do was the wiring. But again, it goes back to when you said like willpower. Willpower is willing when you want to do it. So we want to make sure we have that structure. So when you have that structure and we decide, just like when your mouth was wired, we decide it, we declare it. I'm proud of you. All right, that's a good one. I can't wait to hear about next month. Okay, Miss Ayo, you got something, Miss Ayo?
Yes, I want to say that for me and April, my goal is to simplify my routines because I've been getting well, and to focus on the with the eating the 3 meals a day. And the reason why I say simplify is because I can get overwhelmed if I have so much to do. Like, okay, you got the supplements, you got this, you got that. So what I decided to do was I ended up putting together, for 30 days, I'm just going to eat the same thing for
Okay,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe give myself one little different option. And for me, if it's simplified like that, it gets me into the flow of staying consistent. Because
yes,
if I don't, I will, be all over the place, maybe even skip a meal because I'm trying to
right.
think about what I'm going to eat. So my focus is simplicity for
Love it.
simplifying my journey in April, so I can stay consistent. If I know I'm taking small steps, even if it's the same thing that I'm doing each time, if I know what I'm doing and I'm doing it, that will get me in the rhythm that I need to stay in to be consistent.
Very, very good. Hey, I did that for a very long time. I still pretty much eat the same thing. I ate the same thing. As a matter of fact, we go to a restaurant, I eat the same thing every time. I eat the same thing every time because I know it works. And a lot of times, I love how you're saying that because that's that structure we were talking about,
Mhm.
right? That's that structure because we know what's going to happen. And a lot of times, and I think I shared this story before, I would be the one who said, I'm going to go to McDonald's or I would go to Applebee's or wherever we go. And I would say, I want a rack of I used to get a rack of ribs and eat it with a large fry. I'm not lying. This is true, true story. And I would tell my husband at the time, like, don't let me get a rack of ribs. I'm gonna get half a rack and a small fry. I'm gonna get half, and yes, bet. We go in there. Now the whole time I'm trying to tell myself, but as soon as that waitress come over, I say, I want a rack of ribs and large fries. Then my husband is trying to say, but remember? And I'm like, no, I want a rack of ribs and a large fry. So now the waitress is now upset with my husband because it's like he trying to stop me from eating what I want to eat, even though I told him that. So I had to learn, like I can't even go there. I have not gone to Cheesecake Factory since I've lost my weight because that was one of the places I could just not handle. So I did it all the time, Ayo. I can't wait to see how it works next month. Structure is the key. Planning and knowing what you're going to eat is so good. That takes you out of chaos.
Yeah.
Clarity, chaos. Do you want to share? Thank you so much, you guys, for sharing, because this is so
Yeah.
enlightening to other people as well.
So
Um,
I want to share. So I've never been a drinker, but I have been a stoner. This is like 20 years ago. I was living in
yeah,
LA and I asked my roommate to hide my pot from me, just give it to me on a Friday night, right? So that I didn't
right.
smoke during the week. And then one day I was sitting there and I was staring off into the distance and I saw a toolkit underneath a chair. And I thought that would be a good place to hide the weed. And it was there. And then the next time I was living with somebody else and I asked her to do the same thing. This time I actually needed a tool. And I went to a different toolbox and there was the pot.
See, that's
I
dedication right
stopped
there.
asking people to hide it. I just stopped buying it.
Look at that.
So I
That's
cut down on
awareness.
my intake.
You made that decision. I love that. Yes,
Yeah.
that is so true. Because I would ask people to hide stuff too, Linda, and I would get the little stool out because I know they would put it high because I'm not tall enough to see stuff. So I get the little tool thing and I'm looking up there and
Uh,
find it. So yes, I stopped buying it. We no longer have that in my
but
house.
but I still feel in a sick kind of way Like the moment I was found at both of those times, well, the second time was just hilarious. Like I can't believe two different
Yeah.
people chose a toolbox to hide this in. But I felt like I won.
Yeah,
When
Eureka.
really I did not. That was not a win.
You was like, euphoria, I found it. Look at me. I'm a winner. Yeah. But you did though. That's something that you put your mind, you made that decision.
Right, but I realized I couldn't leave it up to somebody else.
Very true. You have to take it in your own. Think that is so true. I love that. I love that. Anybody else?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yes, I have to focus on action over overthinking
Oh, I love that.
because I am a planner.
Yes.
I write things down. I'm a planner. I love to see things written out, write it out and make it plain.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But I'm like, okay, I want to do these things, but I want to go walking, but I need the right shoes. Or it's a little too warm right now. I'll do it later. Or
God.
I would drink water, but I want a cute container to drink it out of. Like, like honestly, really overthinking everything and putting it into action.
Right.
Also, also I am a person who wants to be on an island and having a community is a big step for me. So
Yes.
it's like I feel like I can conquer it and do all things alone, but you need support. So
We do. You are not alone in thinking that. We pretty much all think that I can do it by myself, right? Hands up. Do anybody resonate with that? Like, I got this. I can do everything. Yeah. Yeah. I got it. Don't worry about it. I can take care of everything. And that, like I said before, is the number one reason we fail in it because we on an island of our own. And I'm so proud of you for coming on today. You really showed up for yourself. And now that you have your steps for April, you're going to focus into action. So you're going to choose one thing, your pretty water bottle or your nice shoes.
okay.
And, and that's what we're going to move with, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for sharing. Can't wait to hear. I'm so excited for April. I'm like, ooh, we're gonna be good. Anybody else?
I just want to say that all of those stories were very relatable, especially the snoring. My husband has definitely recorded me doing that too. I feel ya. Uh, yeah. And same thing about like, oh, I should go for a walk, but it's really polleny outside, or I don't, you know, I don't, you can make up any number of excuses. Um, but thank you for sharing because that was very relatable.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, it's true. That's why we're here. We all are very similar, and that's why together we can conquer this. Like, oh, good Lord, I'm just not by myself. I'm not the only one who say, well, it's too hot. I really need some new shoes. I have done that. I know I've done that many times. I need new shoes. Yeah. So thank you guys so, so much. Um, I want to make sure you really know you do not have to figure this out alone. And I think we kind of proved that today, right? This meeting, we kind of showed that we don't have to do it alone. So before I wrap this up, I want to thank you again for showing up for you. And I want you to do it again. If you're right-handed, take your hand and pat yourself on the back. If you left-handed, take his hand and pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back because you made a decision to show up. That is going to be a powerful step into what happens next month. And if you believe me, put a heart emoji. Show me some heart emojis if you believe me.
Mm.
Yes. If you believe it, put that heart in there. Yes. Now, listen, if you haven't made your appointment for your free one-on-one consultation, your coaching call, do it now. Because this is where you can not only change your life, but your sphere of influence. Think about your husband, your kids, your friends, your church members. They are going to watch you, and you will be able to share what you have learned with them. Guys, my goal is to have 50 members in our community. So please, I think I have like 30 now. Please invite people. We want this to be a huge community where we can come together and learn together, support each other, and make sure we are living the healthiest life that we can. So, any parting words from anybody before we wrap it up?
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. You guys are amazing.
Thank
Very wise,
you.
wise woman.
Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you guys next month. I'll see you
Yeah.
on my calendar. Until next time, you guys stay fit.
Stay fit. That's
Bye
get fit.
bye.
Thank you so
Get fit.
much.
You're welcome,
Okay,
guys.
thanks. All right. Bye.
Bye, Jen. Bye, Linda. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, LaShawn. Bye, guys.